Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Fiverr Talks. My name is Joel Young. Today, we're talking about vacation modes. What to do before you take a vacation, what to do while you're taking your vacation, and what to do when you get back to make sure that your Fiverr account is not affected negatively, but you can springboard into the next phase and season of selling. That's right, today on Fiverr Talks, we're talking about vacation mode. It's an important thing to understand, it's an important thing to plan for, and I can tell you in the early days of selling, I was a mess, an absolute mess about the thought of going on vacation, leaving this little business that I had started. Even when it was small, I was terrified of what would happen if I walked away for a few days or even for a week, let alone a few weeks. And the first time I did it, I can remember thinking, I've ruined my business, that I won't have one on the other side, that I've absolutely blown it and I'll never get it back. But that's obviously not true. I did get it back. It came back to me. And so I thought it'd be worth talking today a little bit about vacation modes, how we can handle them, how we should view them, and what you can do to keep yourself sane while selling on a platform that really measures responses and metrics and things like that, but doesn't drive you crazy. So we're going to talk about all those things today. But before we jump in, I just want to encourage you, if you're watching these videos and you come across a question that you have, leave me a question in the comments. We are doing Q&A sessions as often as possible. We're waiting till we fill up the queue to 3, 4, 5 questions, and then I'll tackle them all in one video. If we had enough questions, I'd do once a week for you all. So just let me know if you have questions, leave them down below. It's really helpful for me to know where to steer this content to really help you out as we're building this community together so we can all kind of grow the way we work and the way we sell on Fiverr together. So questions down below. Now, for vacation modes, this is something that maybe everybody doesn't know. Fiverr offers something called vacation mode on your selling account, where you can simply go in and flip a switch and it will pause all of your active gigs. It won't rate you or measure you on your messages, and it won't allow orders to come through that you then need to fill. Now, this has morphed and changed a little over time, as you probably have grown tired of hearing me say. A lot of things have changed on the platform over time, but vacation mode is one of those things that's changed quite dramatically over time. You used to still be responsible for answering messages. Now it's not tracked on you when you're on vacation mode. In fact, what it does is it pauses your gigs from the search results so that no one can find them and try to order them, but it also takes the order button off. It grays it out and says this person is no longer or is currently not available. It doesn't say no longer like you're just gone, period. It says this person is currently not accepting new gigs. And one thing that's really cool is it allows you to specify when you're expecting to return. So you can put on there that I'll be gone for 3 days. So it says they will return on this day. And Fiverr actually gives buyers the option to be notified when you return from vacation mode, so that as soon as you're back, they can place their order and get something done. But vacation mode takes a lot of the pressure off when you're away from having to check back and check in and do all the things that you would normally do as a seller on a daily basis. But the sheer reality of your gig being removed from the search results is something that causes a lot of sellers a lot of stress. In fact, in the early days, it caused me a ton of stress because I viewed it as losing ground. And for sure, I would lose out on selling opportunities when I wasn't there to fill those orders. Yes, but it also was an investment in my sanity. So here's what you need to know about vacation mode. That when you take time off, yes, you're out of the search results, but when you come back, it doesn't necessarily leave you lower down the search results than it did before. In fact, it leaves you in a better position if you were to take vacation and go on vacation mode, pausing all your gigs, than it would for you to try to maintain things while you were gone, maybe even extending your delivery times. That was the tactic we would use in the early days, because there was a great fear and maybe even a confirmed thought that you would drop in the search results. It was a little different back then. So we would simply crank our gig turnaround time up from, if it was a week and you were gone for a week, crank it up to 2 weeks. And we do that across, I say we, but I used to share these techniques with different top-rated sellers. We'd share these techniques with each other. So I know others did the exact same thing. But these days, it's better to put your gig on vacation mode, to pause things and then come back, because Fiverr is not tracking your responses or holding you accountable or anything like that when you're on vacation mode. So I think it's a great idea to use vacation mode and actually take the time off if you are a solo seller, meaning it's just you, you're the only one doing the work, you're the only one answering messages. Now, on the other side, if you're like me, at some point you're going to need help. You're growing an actual business. Maybe you have a VA or an administrative person that is also handling those. It's nice to not need to go on vacation mode. You can swap out and say, well, I'm gone, you answer the messages. While you're gone, I'll answer the messages. And so getting a helping hand is sometimes necessary when you reach a certain level. Now, that might sound crazy, but it might be worth spending 10 or 15 or 20% of your earnings to have somebody handle some of that administration for you, at least while you're gone. If it's someone you can trust, if it's someone that you know knows your business and can do that, you can keep things on and simply hold yourself accountable to delivery times and make sure that you don't miss any of those. So there are a lot of techniques surrounding vacation mode on Fiverr, but what you need to remember above all is that to be a successful freelancer, you have to have a plan for taking time off, because no one survives this in the long run by doing it all the time and taking no breaks. That's absolutely not realistic. It's not healthy. It's not advisable. You have to take breaks, and you either need to get the help you need or simply turn everything off and leave an explanation for why you're not around. In fact, in the early days, I haven't done this in a while, but in the early days, I used to reshoot my gig videos. When it was just me, I would reshoot my gig videos and have a little message at the beginning that says, hey, I'm not in the office right now. You'll notice that things are paused. If you're watching this video, I'd love to help you when I get back. Here's when I expect to get back. And it was kind of cool because people actually who stumbled across the video and hit play on it, they would see that, hey, you're on vacation, you're not around right now, but when I get back, you'll be the first one I help. So it's really cool. And Fiverr has built a lot of things into vacation mode to make sure that people who want to order from you are really notified and aware that you're back when you are. So make sure that you take advantage of that. Make sure you dive into your dashboard, look at all the features, maybe try it out. Put yourself on vacation mode for a weekend. And I know a lot of sellers actually do this. They'll put themselves in vacation mode every single weekend, so they don't answer messages. They don't have to worry about filling any rush orders. If you offer maybe a 24-hour delivery, but you don't want to do that on the weekend, put it on vacation mode on the weekend. You've got to find a rhythm that works for you, something that keeps you sane, and something that allows you to maintain a healthy balance of both work and life, whatever that looks like, right? Now that we're all at home and working and living in the same spaces for the most part, trying to find that balance is really important. And as always with everything, communication is key. When you're talking to your buyers, when you're a seller that's trying to, establish a rhythm in your business, put business hours on your gig description. If you don't want to work on weekends, say, I'm in the office, I'm working from 9 to 5 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. I don't answer messages on weekends. I'm pause my gigs on weekends, but every weekday I'm here to serve you. And while I can't say that I ever did that, because I was very anxious to grow things and I kept my foot on the gas, and that's a personal decision. Do you want to be available 7 days a week? Do you want to miss out on those things? Are you okay with missing out on those opportunities? That's certainly fine. That's a decision you need to make and decide up front so you can stay sane and stay happy. But whatever you do, have a plan, do it to maintain your health, and try different things out. Try out different rhythms. Try out different ways to communicate with your customers or potential customers or people who ask questions on the platform, and make sure that it works for you so that at the end of the day, you can turn off the gig, pause things, relax a little bit, and get some of your sanity back by taking a break from the work that you put so much hard work into, right? So thank you again for joining us right here on Fiverr Talks. As always, my name is Joel Young. I'm thrilled to be able to bring you these videos. We post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, little tidbits, little nuggets of information about how you can be a better buyer or seller on the Fiverr platform, build a business you're excited about, start a side hustle, earn money on your spare time, whatever it is you want to do. We want to help you do that. So make sure you subscribe down below, and you find any of these videos helpful, share them with other people on social media. I'm sure there are other people that would like to jump into something on a platform like Fiverr if they only had the guidance, and voila, the guidance is right here. We're going to bring it to you every single week. So thanks again for watching. It means so much that you're here. And as always, keep on doing, because the future favors the doers.